So today I've decided to do a little bit of a Domino's pizza. But you know what? They say, you make your own dough and it's much, much better. Well, I'm going to make my own dough today, but this is a bread maker. It's the Panasonic SD-ZB2502. So if you want to make bread by yourself, you can either put it in a bowl and just mix it up. It takes forever. Or you can just get all your ingredients and put them in here. Put all the flour in there. Carefully. This is your oil. I'll put the quantities on screen. Program 22 is pizza dough. Then you get a bit of salt. Then some water. Then we close it, okay? Then we open this lid. And then we put in a teaspoon of yeast into that little hole, okay? The machine is going to do the mixing, but it doesn't drop the yeast in until it's done all of the mixing, okay? We want program 22. Program 22 is pizza dough. And then we just press start. I'll give you a little look inside. It does this for about 10 minutes. And then it lets it rest for 10 or 15 minutes. And then it does this again for 10 or 15 minutes. And then you take it out and then you can use it as pizza dough. After a few minutes, the yeast will come out of here. It has just opened. It has just started to mix in the yeast. Okay, let's leave it for another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So it has just finished kneading all of this dough. Then it will let it rise. And then it's going to knock it down again. So this is what comes out of the machine. It's actually really good. So I'm just going to form it into a ball like that. Okay. Taking the paddle out. This is the paddle. I'm just going to place it back in the machine, let it rest for maybe half an hour. It's hard to see it, but this is the yeast that I tested earlier before I used it in the pizza making machine. It's just a little bit of the yeast and some sugar. And it bloomed. That's what it's called, blooming. It means it's alive. This is what it looks like after letting it sit for maybe half an hour. And the test batch of the yeast is huge. Let's just fold it over again. Make a nice ball, okay? Put it down like that. Now I'm actually going to cut that into a few different... That's going to make 6 personal pan pizzas. So just cut down the middle like that. Throw that back in the oven. Let's try and make it a bit more uniform in size. Okay, that's halfway, so that's 1 personal pan pizza, and that's the 2nd personal pan pizza. Again, form it into little balls like that. Okay, let's leave that there. This might be a little bit too big, but it's okay. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. By the way, the audio quality has probably gone down because I'm charging my microphones downstairs. Those are the 3 dough balls. It's really nice dough. That machine does a fantastic job. So let's get the rolling pin out now. Now you may be wondering, is that, like, we're looking for 6 inches. My phone is about 6 inches in length. So, although it's a little bit irregular, you can fix that just by grabbing the edges like that and stretching it out a bit. But that's your 6 inches. You're not going to believe this. Uni stone is broken. This sucks, man. My local store I've got a nice rib. I'm gonna take some of this meat off so I can put it on the pizza that I'm gonna make. This is beautiful meat. Look at how good that is. Delicious. Don't need a lot of meat. I'm just gonna take off what I can easily. I want it too fatty. I love the way it breaks up in my hands though, it's really good. Jesus, it's so good. I think that might be enough for one pizza. Now for a personal pan pizza, 60 grams is what you need, okay? You can go for 70, that'll be a bit heavy. This is what we use, a bit of polenta. This will stop everything from sticking. Grab our pizza, just lay it out like that. I'm gonna make a barbecue pizza. A little bit of this barbecue sauce, okay? That might be the right amount. Just using these spoons. Don't go right out to the edge. We want that to rise a little bit. 60 grams of cheese is plenty, all right? So I'm gonna put some of that on there. So that's the timer done. Pizza uni with a cracked stone. It's been heating up for 15 minutes. Leave a little bit of cheese behind, okay? Because I want this meat to go on. This amazing pork rib that I purchased earlier today. Some are saying I'm overloading it. You might be right, but I don't give a rat's, to be honest with you. And then I'm gonna put the rest of the cheese on. Are we recording? Yeah. I'm gonna put the rest of the cheese on. So we're gonna get a little bit of melt on the actual meat. It's very important. It's a really good visual look. And it'll brown quickly as well. Now I think that's enough. I'm not going to put the rest of the cheese on. Let's head out to the oven. It's in the garden. Give it a little jiggle. Make sure you can see it's a little bit stuck actually. Okay. That's not cool. Oh, this fucking thing is stuck. Okay, so let's go in. It was sticking like a motherfucker. I had to put some flour on there. See that's moving? It's after folding in on itself. Don't ask me what happened in there, but this thing is fucking ruined. It's funny with these uni grills. You think you're getting the hang of it, and then you make one mistake, not using a really dry dough on the outside anyway, and it sticks, and then everything just goes to hell from there. So this is what it looks like. Cut it into 4. Nice. Looks good. Let's try it. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I'd prefer if the base was cooked a little bit longer, but it does taste pretty good. Feels like the dough might be a little bit undercooked, but I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna keep on trying this. I'm gonna turn off the video now. It's a delicious pizza. Pork spare rib, or just pork rib, mozzarella and some barbecue sauce on homemade pizza dough. It's really good, but it's definitely gonna get better, so ta-ra for now, guys and girls.